So you want to know all about Rosemary Beach? Well, stick around. I'm going to do a driving tour and tell you all about it. Welcome back to our channel. I'm AJ Baduke with the luxury division of the Emerald Group right here on the Emerald Coast. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and jingle that bell so that you get notified every time we do another video. Now, we are doing videos all the way from Panama City Beach, be like this way for you guys, so Pensacola to Panama City Beach. And we're doing all kinds of things like neighborhood tours and different events and activities in the area, what the market is doing in our area. If you have any questions about what to do or what kind of investment strategy you should use or where you should visit, go ahead and give us a call, send us a message or a text, whatever it is that you feel comfortable with, and we'll help you to figure out the answers to all your questions. So let's talk about Rosemary Beach. It is arguably like the most romantic spot on 38. It has this great like courtyard area where they'll have it's kind of like in a T shape, and I go over it a bit through the driving tour. So along the like eastern to western part, they'll do a farmer's market, which I love. Every Saturday they have just the best stuff. They even have some CBD gummies, just throwing it out there. And they have, you know, this big area also on like the north side, or the north-south kind of access, if you will, where you can just hang out, let the kids run around and play. There are benches all the way around it and trees lining it, and it's just beautiful. You have lots of shops in that area too. It's kind of the central area of Rosemary Beach, and then extending out past that, you've got all the actual properties, and we're going to be driving around looking at a bunch of those also, so you can see what the architecture looks like. And if you're interested in purchasing or selling in that area, you can definitely let us know. Maybe you want one of your properties to be the highlight of another one of our videos, and we can sponsor that for you. Without further ado, Clyza, let's show them what Rosemary Beach looks like. Rosemary Beach might be like the most romantic spot on 38 in general. It's, you know, the rest of 38 is very, you know, it'll go from beachy to luxurious to kind of hipster. You know, when you get into Rosemary Beach, then you've kind of hit the romantic spot. It's got a very kind of New Orleans feel to it. In the very center, you've got what's called the long green. So it almost creates like a plus sign along 38. So to the east and west, you've got, you know, this long stretch of greenery, and then heading north and south, it intersects it at the center. You've got another kind of courtyard area. And in both of these areas, you'll see people having picnics, and you'll see, you know, different venues putting up foods. You'll see oh my gosh, like for Christmas, the display along the north-south portion is freaking amazing. But also in that center area is where you're going to see a lot of the shops and restaurants. You've got Pescado Seafood Grill, which is a super beautiful and romantic restaurant there. You've got Edward's Fine Food and Wine. You've got
Willow Boutique, just all kinds of stuff. Wild Olives Market, Amavita Coffee. It's just, you've got everything that you need commercially right there in the center, and then it kind of branches out from there, and you've got these beautiful houses that are, you know, really tightly packed in together. Not so much parking, so it can be a little bit tricky if you are, you know, coming in with, you know, multi-generational families with multiple vehicles, and you're all trying to fit into one house. I mean, the rooms inside the house are going to be ample because these places are huge for the most part, but the parking isn't necessarily congruent to the size of the property. So definitely something to think about. You're going to want a carpool for sure, and maybe have a golf cart, you know, to get around, because you're just not going to want to deal with the parking situation for the most part. If you're close to that center area where all the where the shops are and the long green, you're gonna see like on the north and south side, heading east and west along 38, you're gonna see all these beautiful trees that kind of arch over 38 and just create this beautiful and like magnificent display, which is really just nice and different, you know, when you've just come from west of there in Alice Beach and there were like few trees, very manicured, and then you get into Seacrest and you start to see a little bit more trees, but then you get into Rosemary Beach and you're like, oh my gosh, there are just these trees arching over everywhere, you know, over the green spaces and then even over the road. And they've set it up really, really well in Rosemary Beach because they know that it's this romantic and kind of urban style and New Orleans style area. There are crosswalks just everywhere. I mean, like every 50 feet probably there's another crosswalk on Rosemary Beach, and there are signs lit up so the cars know, like, hey, there's a solid chance someone's going to try to cross the road right in front of you, and they have right of way. I've said it in a few of my videos before, you gotta watch out for these pedestrians because it doesn't matter that you're in a vehicle and might murder them. They think I have right of way because there's a sign and marks on the road that say I'm completely safe and you have to stop, and they're just gonna start walking, sometimes with children. So definitely whenever you're driving along the Rosemary Beach area, you got to keep your eyes peeled, no texting and driving.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy driving around and taking it for you. If you haven't done so already, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, jingle the bell so you get notified every time we do another video. If you have any questions or you're looking to purchase or sell or what to do in our area for fun because you're coming to visit or you want to plan a visit, go ahead and give us a call, send us a text, send us an email. If you send an email, as always, please follow it up with a text or a phone call so that it doesn't get eaten by the spam monster. All right, y'all have a good day and we'll catch you at the next one.